Okay, this game's been around for a little while. It's still in early access, I believe, but it's a fun game. I always keep coming back to it, so I thought I'd do a bit of a single player survival and just to have a bit of fun. I play multiplayer. And I enjoy chatting to people and seeing the builds other people have done. PvP is a little bit hit and miss. It seems like you either really know what you're doing or you don't really know what you're doing. I've seen one guy, taking on 4 or 5 other guys, everyone in SVs, and the one guy surviving constantly for like half an hour, and it's like, really? How the hell does that work? But so I like to play the single player, so I'm going to start up a brand new single player and see how we go. I like the surviving. I like the starting out with nothing and building it up gradually, and oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash! Ah! If there's anything on the map, nothing yet. Just gonna go over this way. They're near the water. There's something that way, a spider nest. Okay. There's some stuff to shoot there. There's a big guy. Oh. There we go. Everything goes black. You have crashed. Your heartbeat's pumping. It's like, oh my gosh. Alright. Let's go. Give me everything that's in there. There's nothing in there. Let's see what we got. Stuff down there. The rest won't really matter at this stage. Survival tool. We have defensive. There he is. I almost landed on him. Yay! Look at that. Good stuff. I'm firstly going to build another one of those. I only need 2 of them. I got my little overlay for the recording there, so I couldn't really see what I was clicking, but anyway. I don't have any armor or any helmet. Health is low. Need one of them. Heal. Need some food. Okay. Where are you? Yeah. Okay. So what I like to do is I have one to attack with, and the other one is to drill with, so I can hit rocks. And then if something comes up and attack me, I don't need to worry about right clicking and freaking out and going, oh my god! I can just quickly switch to number 1 and start shooting at it. Food is kind of important in this game. I just killed that beastie, which will help. You have a perish, so this one's got a 15-minute perish timer, so I need to do something with it within 15 minutes, otherwise it just turns into rotten food basically. And same with the milk. You can get fridges and stuff, but obviously I just landed, I'm pretty much naked, I've got nothing, so I'm not going to have a fridge for a little while. One thing I don't like about the single player situation is your fuel. So you can make biofuel, chop down a tree and make it into biofuel, it's all good. And you can power some of your tools with that. The chainsaw, I'm pretty sure, is powered with that. The drills are powered with other types of fuel, and the multi-tool as well. But the trouble you have is that chromethium is like a power source and you can only get that from inside the ground in a vein. But you can't mine it with this multi-tool. You need to mine it with like a drill. But you need promethium to make the fuel for the hand drill. So the only way to actually get promethium at the start is to create yourself a HV, which is a hover vehicle, with a drill on it, and then power it with your biofuel, and then go and drill out a bit of promethium, which you can then use to actually create the power for your hand drill. So I think that's a little bit of a silly setup, but you know, it is what it is. Just getting all these blocks lined up. Don't need fuel for food for a little while yet. Oh, I only saw one in that. Okay. I like to jump. For one, you walk a little bit faster, but you also get a better view of what's around. When you low down the trees and the grass, it's kind of hard to see. If there was something there, you wouldn't even be able to see it. But a little jump up, and it's like, oh, there it is. Jetpack makes it easier, but we don't have a jetpack until we can create one. We'll try to be for a little while. Okay. We're getting there. Bloop bloop. I could hear some bloop bloop, which means it's probably one of those little dudes around here somewhere. It's easier with a jetpack to jump higher, but anyway. So this game's been around for a while. Empyrion Galactic Survival, it's called. My kids have even got it on their Steam account. They sometimes have a bit of fun playing with it. I think they more enjoy that they're playing it with me, but you know, it's all good. As long as I have fun. Probably should start working on these missions that they give you. Tutorial missions. The map itself can start as random, so you could do it over and over and land in a different place or even a different kind of planet. There was a seed, I'm pretty sure, a number that's called the seed, which kind of makes everything randomized. And so, you know, it's a different experience each time, pretty much. You can start on different types of planets. This one's very nice, as in like the temperature's nice, there's no environmental hazards like fog, radiation kind of stuff. You got oxygen. If you start on a planet without oxygen, you're in big trouble pretty much, because you need to get yourself a source of oxygen, obviously. And that involves water, so if you're not near water, then you're pretty much stuck. But it also involves fuel to put into the thing to get the water and O2 interaction. And yeah, if you don't get that up, then in the first like 15 minutes you're pretty much stuffed. Makes it almost impossible. Okay, 10 minutes in. Let's have a look. See, I've got down there. No one on the side. Actually, that's a heater. That's not what I want. I gotta make one of these, which I need to unlock in the tech tree. Tools, maybe. Probably miscellaneous then. Yep, portable constructor. Let's unlock that sucker. And we will hopefully make one. Yep, we got enough materials. Probably not going to need that, to be honest. Heater, cooler, it's not really going to help because it doesn't really get too hot or too cold in this environment. While that's cooking, we'll just go around, get some more stuff. Get some plant fibers. Yep, I hit that rock and it just vanished. There we go. Ah, glitch. It disappeared. But it was still there. Crashed rocks aren't a bad thing. I know I'm hitting a lot of ores, like the silicon, that one there. Hitting a lot of iron. But even crushed rock can be very handy. Oh, there's some beasties, but they don't attack me unless I attack them, I think. Or they may just run away if I attack them. Either way, they're not hostile. I can just pretty much ignore them for the moment. This should be finished cooking almost. There we go. Put that one down there. That's the one I want. Okay, so we want tools. Check that out. Actually, I'll make some food. So you can make raw meat if you have a protein and a vegetable. So if you haven't managed to kill anything, and underneath there is the grilled steak, and that's only got an 18-minute perish time. My food is at 285, and steak gives you about 100, 104. So there you go. So I could eat 2 of those to top me up. So I'll chuck those 2 in and make 2 steaks. Weapons. I want to get myself a gun at some stage. I think the shotgun's probably the only... Oh no, there's a chainsaw. Yeah. I was going to say shotgun might be the only one I can make ammo for, but it needs a fair bit of stuff. I need to go to the tech tree, I think. Weapons, here we go. Shotgun's level 3, which I am. Assault rifle. And assault gun. I'll get those 2. It's all about the ammo at this stage. Open this one up again. Okay, they're cooked. I'll be able to eat both those. Now, if we look here, shotgun ammo needs steel plate, copper ingot, and nitrocellulose. You need the fibre, which I just picked up for the nitrocellulose. And the other ammo I can't make. Yep, so you're stuck with a shotgun or pistol until you basically make a base, really, because what you need in the tech tree might come up under miscellaneous, actually. Nope. Well, we go to base, and a small constructor can make some stuff, but large constructor can make better stuff, so we'll probably need to get that one going and that one. But yeah, so I'm not stressed on that. I've only got 7 points, so I don't want to start unlocking lots of things. And I don't think I've got enough to make a weapon. What do we got? Chainsaw. And put the stuff in there. And that one. Alright. We're going to need a chainsaw, unfortunately. And then we'll need some fuel, biofuel. It's down there. I need a lot more plant fibers. Yep. So I need plant fibers to get the biofuel, but I need biofuel to make the chainsaw work. Yeah! Alright, so we will make a shotgun. Yep. And then we'll make a couple of ammos. It should make 60. Output's 30, so 2 lots of that. Yep. I'll wait for this because I might run off and try and shoot down that herd. Oh, there's a little tiny bug. He's tiny, but you can see him. Should be able to kill him with my little survival gun. There's a couple. Yeah. Shotgun will be handy, you know. That's what I say. After this is made, I'll just get it to start making the silicon and stuff. Copper, I'll turn that into ingots. So silicon's this one, 60 of them, and uses 5, so I can easily use 10 to 50, and that'll be the same. The copper, do that, and iron, I've got a lot less. 5. Because otherwise what it'll do is it'll turn the crushed stone into iron here, and it'll use 15 crushed stone to make 1 iron, and I still need 5 iron to make a lump. So, yeah. I'll cut one of those back. I can use some up. Yeah. Either way. Yep. It's ready. And that's ready. And check that one down there. Okay. Reload that one. Let's go and test it out on this guy. 2 shots. No meat, unfortunately. I'll eat my meat while I'm here. Otherwise I might forget. Alright, top my food up. There's a plant, protein. Here we go, here's a herd. Look at them all. I think that's 3 different herds. I usually get like a group of like 4 or 5 adults and then a group of like 3 or 4 babies in there. Alright, let's get nice and close. Reload. This will get my XP out. Also get me meat that I'm going to use. It's weird, but I don't like killing the babies. You get less XP from them, but they're just babies. You know? Even the name says baby. Reload. That's meat. That's good. I'm not going to mess with that guy. He takes a lot of bullets to kill. And you don't get that much XP off him. Now I'll just try and keep my distance from him. Let's see what my XP is now. Level 4, so it's not too bad. I want to get that up so that I can unlock some more stuff though. Come after these guys. Level 3. Okay, come on. Okay, that's not bad. There's some more bugs. Not a fan of the bugs. They kind of help each other. You attack one and the others will come running. Shotgun's good close range, obviously. The bullets spread further the further away you are. Which is kind of realistic. Okay. Doing good. There's another adult. We want to head back that way anyway. That's where my little constructor is that I put on the ground. So 20 minutes into the game so far. You can only tell by the timer for the recording. Oh, there's another herd over here. Awesome. Get close. Shot kill. Save on ammo. Should be more than enough meat in there. Might be able to eat all that anyway. Don't have a fridge to keep it in. I must say I don't really like the noise when you're looting the animals. It's a bit like you're shoving your knife into it. Ugh. Anyway, let's see what we got going on here. That's all cooked. Filling up my inventory a little bit. Shove that back in there. I'll make some more steaks just because. Just make 3. To be those, and they still got 15-minute perish timer. Chuck that in there too. Some more fibre. Still not enough to make biofuel. Easiest way to make biofuel is to basically chop down a tree. Now, I can't remember if shotguns work on trees or not, but I'm going to find out. Yay! So there's some logs, that's all we want. If it wasn't going to work, it would give you a message saying that won't work. You cannot damage the target with that weapon. That's exactly what it would say. Oh, there's another one of those dudes. Let's go beat him up too. Get our levels up. Yeah. Okay. Doing well. Yeah, I've kind of been ignoring the ores on the ground at the moment. Almost out of ammo. But I am level 5, which is not bad. If I look on the mini-map, my thingy should be just up ahead here somewhere. Yep, there it is, over there. Oh, there's some plant fibre. Oh no. Grain's not really going to help me. That one's already been picked. Okay, those things over there. Okay. Now, the thing about this game is, once you've created blueprints, you don't actually need to research the stuff to make the blueprint. So, you know, if you look at the, we've got level 5. I should have a nice easy one here somewhere. Lifeboat should be small. There you go, level 5. So it's going to have a cockpit seat. It's going to have your pilot seat. It's going to have little thrusters and all that sort of stuff. But if you go in here for small vessel, you actually need to research that stuff if you're going to build it. But with the blueprints, it's stuff that you've built before, or you can get them from the workshop, and you don't need to actually research the stuff. So early on in the game, it's very handy to have things like this to be able to just create. You still need to put in the resources, so it still needs 76 copper ingots, 60 silicon ingots, 51 carbon substrate, and 20 iron, and that is probably the most basic thing you can make. So generally you need a lot more stuff. I'll need a HV as one of the first things I build, and probably the miner will be the easiest. It's level 7. I'll need that to get the promethium, but it needs sathium of 5, which is probably going to be difficult to get at this stage. It's going to be a little bit later. The iron, silicon, copper, carbon substrate, that stuff I'm getting just walking around hitting the ores on the ground. So yeah. So I'm gonna finish this one up here in 26 minutes, and I'll continue another time. Okay, thanks for watching.